Today's maintenance day, guys. So guys, welcome to this video. In today's video, I'm just going to do some maintenance. I'm going to show you how I maintain different species as well as I can in here. Different styles of spider, so terrestrial, arboreal, fossorial. And I'm not going to film everything. We'll get some feeding shots, we'll get some general maintenance. We have water, we have a spray bottle with more water in, catch cup just in case, tweezers, brush, the food is under here. So let's just get on with it. Now generally when I do maintenance, I'll get an enclosure such as this one and I'll put it inside of another box, because we know what spiders are like. They like to bolt, they like to run, they like to threat pose. It's just, I believe, safer practice to do it as much as you can with this. I mean, some of these enclosures, like the big tubs over there, obviously I can't put those into here, but they're less likely to want to make a bolt for it, I guess. So in here, smaller ones, more bolty spiders, especially slings, keeps them generally contained in this area. Some of them will try and run up the side, but you can normally either get a lid on or get them in a catch cup before they escape. So this is the C. sanderi. This is my mature male. He matured quite a while ago now. I think it was, I want to say it was like January or something, and I haven't managed to find a female, but I love him and I've been umming whether to give him up or not. So let's do some maintenance for him. Okay guys, so the first thing I'll do is I'll try and give him a roach. See if he wants to eat. Come on roach, don't run away. There we go, still eating like a trooper. We'll get his bowl out. That's come with a lot of web, a lot of sperm web by the looks of it. And we'll refresh that bowl. Fresh bowl in. Top it up with water. Now I do buy water from the supermarket, so it is filtered, it's proper water, it's not out of the tap. I don't like giving my teas tap water, you don't know what kind of metals and stuff are in it, so that's him done. But because he is an arid species, he's a dry species, doesn't need this in here anymore. Yeah, because he's a dry species, doesn't necessarily need spraying down. Take a few little bits out, and that's him done. Water bowl, and that's it. So this enclosure here, guys, this is the Chelobrachys kirikan. You can't see it at the moment, it's down in the hide in the bottom left corner of the screen. However, this being an Asian species, needs higher humidity. So what I do with my higher humidity required tarantulas is I give them a water dish and I top that water dish up. They overflow a little bit. But not only do I do that, but I spray the enclosure down as well. Because that way, it really raises that humidity. Come on, there we go. So we spray the enclosure down pretty fully. Water up the sides, water all over the substrate. That will sink in, but also with the lid on, less ventilation holes in these. Not so much that it's stifling the tarantula, but it also keeps that humidity in the enclosure for longer. And look guys, we've got a molt. This is a molt from my Aphanopelma chalcodes. It looks pretty beaten up. Even all the legs are missing. Ooh, abdomen looks intact though. But now this one still has water in the bowl, as you can see. A drier substrate, being an Aphanopelma. It's from like Arizona, the US. So a very dry heat, very dry place. So I'll just give this one a water bowl. Occasionally I'll spray the enclosure just a little bit, just to raise the humidity a little tiny bit. But these guys are pretty much used to a lower humidity because of where they originate from. In fact, I will give it a little tiny spray. That's all, I'll just do a little bit on half the enclosure. And that's it. Bad news guys, it looks like there's two in here. There isn't. This is my Chelobrachys nonguplong. This is actually the one I had of PSP. It's molted, as you can see, but it's also in a death curl. It is not freshly molted. I know it might look like it is, but it's seriously not. This malt's been in here for a while. It's quite crispy. Poor little Chelobrachys. You will be well remembered. You can tell it's been a couple of days since the molt because look, the fangs have hardened up. They've gone black. They're normally white after a molt. Oh man. Let's put you back in there for now. And your molt. Put you to one side. What a shame, man. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. Here's the next one, guys. This is my sea versicolor. So we're going to try and give her something to eat. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, it's on the web. Okay, while she deals with that, I'm going to top up her water bowl. And again, these guys come from a bit more of a tropical climate. There we go. So I'm going to spray down the enclosure as well. Hopefully I can do that once she's grabbed the food, if she decides to grab it. Anyway, it doesn't look like she's going to eat for us. Not on camera anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn her away while I spray her enclosure down. Because I don't want to soak her. Yeah, the door just slammed. What I do want to do is just show you. We'll literally just spray. Spray just down there a little bit. Just where she is, just gently, just so she's got some water on the side. Spray. There's all spray coming up as well. Nice and wet. And done. There we go. Nice and humid. Now, another thing I want to start doing is moving all my spiders from these kind of enclosures, which dry up really quickly. You can see I've got one here, I've got one here. There's quite a few dotted around. Anything that's like this with loads of holes in the side, they're not good to keep humidity. So I want to swap these for these style. Now if I take the lid off this is my OBT Usambara. You can see that substrate quite dry. I mean, you can see there's a gap down the side, it's that dry. There's a bowl of water in there, I see it come out and drink and then it goes back in its hole. So it's drinking, it's fine. However, in here, I also have another OBT Usambara. Now OBT's fairly dry species, right? This one, you can see the soil's much darker. It's kept the humidity slightly better. However, water bowl is dry, it comes out and drinks all the time. It actually lives down that hole rather than in the hide there. So this is the difference, guys. With these enclosures, I can make the holes wherever I want. I can put as many in or as little in as I want. With these, you're pretty much stuck in terms of humidity, unless you're willing to like cover this with perspex or some sort of plastic or even tape it all up. It's not that great for anything that needs humidity. Now, this OBT, dry enclosure, this OBT, not wet, but more humid. And they're both doing absolutely fantastic. In fact, let me see if I can get a feeding for you on the camera. Let me just move that out of the way. Oh, okay. It did eat, but the red one escaped from the tongues, as you saw. Slightly more damp enclosure, drier enclosure, both doing well. All I'm going to do, put that water dish back in. I'll put it right there because it comes up and drinks, I've seen it. And give it a top up. So next up, guys, we have the D. diamantinensis. These guys are a dwarf species from Brazil. As you can see, a lot of webbing in there. A lot of people say they're kind of like a mini GBB, which I guess they kind of are, but at the same time they're totally different. So let's see if this guy can take down this big, because these guys are pretty feisty. What? I'm left with a leg. That's one of the best takedowns I've ever seen. These guys are crazy. This guy's still got plenty of water, so we're going to leave that for now. And we'll move on to the next one, because I have two of these nutters. Not sure where this one is, must be underneath this cork bark. Let's see if we can entice it out. Oh, I think I got that. That's one of the quickest takedowns I've ever seen. Okay guys, this is the last one we're going to do. This is the H-Minax. Sorry, C-Minax, I apologise. And we're going to try and get her to eat something. Oh, okay, that ran straight in past her, because she is down in the hole. There she is, and she's gone. So you got to see it quickly. Her water dish up here needs topping up. She's completely covered it in web. So we're going to try and get that out without disturbing her too much. Oh my word, that is covered in web. That's some of the strongest web ever. It's literally like a sheet. But look at this for webbing. It's literally just a sheet. How crazy is that? So hopefully Gar Reese from Predator Play Online won't come and have a go at me about my husbandry, about the Minax. Although, saying that, if anyone was going to have a go at me about my husbandry, I'd rather it be someone like him. At least he knows what he's on about. Massive respect. Bit of dampness in there. Come on, don't give up on me now. Just wet right now. She's in her hide. And we're done. Well, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed just that little bit of maintenance and feeding clips and that sort of thing. It's something that I do on a schedule. I try and sort of do one shelving unit a night over the course of a week or so. I think once you get into like some sort of schedule like that, then it does become easier when your collection gets bigger like this. The last thing I'd want is for this to become a chore and task. That's when it would be no fun anymore for me. So, on that happy note, we'll leave the video here. If you like this video, guys, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click that little subscribe button if you want more videos like this, and that little notification bell so it lets you know when I load a new video. I am going to the Western show in a couple of weeks. Going to be helping out with Portsmouth Tarantulas on their stall. So if you're there, you're coming down, you want to say hi, come say hi. Always great to meet and chat with everyone. And I like seeing what people are picking up on the day. Sometimes it gives me inspiration of what I want to get, which is awesome. There is a link down below, guys, to support the channel if you wish. There is a PayPal link and also a link to some merchandise that we have. If you feel like going checking those out, then please do. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.